Shidim Shuri, last day of October, the end of tax loss selling season for this year. I've been talking about tax loss selling for this entire month. Seemed like since Labor Day I start to hint about it, but then it seemed like it's almost a weekly occurrence. I talk for sure the last 2 weeks as I highlighted all the potential big play that we all can play in. I certainly participated in many of them already and waiting for the big turn. But before I start with TD, let me explain for those that are new to tax loss selling and don't understand what the heck I am talking about. Um, Mutual funds, hedge funds have to pay capital, have to pay realized capital gains just like you and I. They have to pay taxes on realized capital gain unless they distribute that gain to you and I. If you hold mutual funds, if you own mutual funds and pay attention, you will notice that usually sometime in November, for sure by the end of the year, between sometime in November and the end of the year, on good years, okay, there are bad years where you receive no capital gain distribution, but if you own mutual funds, you're likely to see some kind of capital gain distribution in November, between November and the end of the year. Just go back and look at your statements. You see it. Why? Because mutual funds, the big boys, have to close their books by the end of October to, to figure out how much gains, how much are realized gain. That's the key, realized gain. Just like us, we don't pay taxes on unrealized gain. It's about the dumbest idea I ever heard politician mention about taxing unrealized gain. It's idiotic. Absolute. They might as well change the rule to tax estate tax before you die. Okay, it is so stupid. If you are in the camp that say, "Oh, good idea," go jump off a bridge, please. Please, I will drive you to the bridge and you can jump off it because it is so stupid. It's beyond stupid. It's unthinkable to hear people talk this way and there's people actually in the background saying, "Yeah, good idea, good." You cannot be that stupid and still breathe. Yes, I just said that. You are stealing air from us. Gosh, I sound so horrible, right? So horrible. Yes, I'm deplorable. It's insanity to even come up with stupidity like that. Okay, back to what I just said. So, if mutual funds have to pay taxes on capital gains, realized capital gains, what would that do? It would hurt the return, right? Because capital gains taxes will reduce, if they have to pay taxes on the gains, they have to reduce the return. It will worsen the return on the books for them, right? Think about it. Make sense? Yes, I hope so. I hope you follow what I've been saying. So the rule of the game is they get to distribute that gain to the holders of the mutual funds so that the holder of the fund pay the taxes instead, and they can spout about how great the returns are pre-tax. Okay, just know whenever you see mutual funds show the wonderful return of the year, it is pre-tax. So that's why there is a tax loss harvesting going on from Labor Day through the end of the year, because mutual funds do their best to minimize taxes. They do. They want to hold on to the unrealized gain to lessen the burden of taxation on their holders. Okay, and in order to do so, they need to mitigate any realized gain with realized loss. That's why there is a concerted effort every year from Labor Day to the end of October to do so. But now you know, now you understand why there is, in general, a bad September or October, or both. If you turn on CNBC, Fox Business, and they always talk seasonality of, oh, October is always bad. Does anyone explain that to you? I just did. I just did, okay? Holy cow. It's crazy to hear people talk about bad October or bad September and nobody on TV ever explained that to the casual viewer. Hopefully now you know. All right, last day. I cannot scrounge up any more tax loss opportunities. I'm sure there is. I just can't follow every stock, but for sure, TD. Once again, earning came out, rumblings, fear mongering about the penalty with money laundering, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I'm buying. Okay, below 56, I'm buying. Next order, 55. And then, of course, the big buy is at 54 and below, right? So come on down. Come on down. Let the fear today. Come on. Let's do it. Okay? Let's go full mode meltdown. So yes, nothing to be fearful here. Money laundering, every banks launder money. Yes, I just said that too. Wow. Today is all kind of nuggets. All kind of nuggets from telling people that want to tax unrealized gain to jump off the bridge to saying that all banks launder money. Cancel him. Cancel him. He is speaking evil. Oh, full on Halloween here. Full on. Rare mode of comedy today. Yes, I do. I like TD here. So full meltdown, please. All right, next up. What did I have on the list? All that yapping, I forgot already. Oh, all right, Moderna. I got some. Okay, so I'm in. I actually got a lot, not just some. I got myself 200 shares. Yes, you just heard that right. 200 shares. Yeah, big bets. Big bets, okay? Of course, the big bump a couple days ago was they started phase 3 of the combination. Well, I don't say big, not a big bump, but on the 28th, okay, there's a good news that they started phase 3 of the combination drug with Merck, award-winning, life-saving cancer drug. So they do a combo. They started phase 3 of their lung cancer treatment. So the tide is turning on Moderna. They need to pivot away from COVID, thankfully. So yeah, I don't hate it here. Okay, I don't hate it here. So let's rock. If you don't have some, get some. Get some. Come on. um, yeah, I don't hate it. Okay, I actually like it. Hey, I like it a lot. To throw in 10 grand. Right? Come on. 200 shares. Let's rock. Pepsi finally came in. Okay. Uh, for the brave and bold, if you want to start to nibble, yeah, not a bad idea. To me, a better spot is in the low 160s. This support here, okay? Not that it's a huge support line, but it kind of line up with ref low. See that? Here, here, right? So if you want to be safe, selling put spread 163, 160 might be a good idea, a good play for next week, which I will do most likely tomorrow. If it still stay around this range, I might put in an order to sell a put spread 163, 160, because I wouldn't mind owning 100 shares below 163. Okay, so that's the play on Pepsi. Hormel, I'm buying. Spam is spam, all right? It's, hey, the last time that I bought Hormel down here, remember down here? Yeah, I take the 8% move. It was not quite 10%, but it was not a bad play. Um, I do think there is a potential for a bigger move beyond 10%. All right. So for me, yeah, I have more order in fact, 30.5. If it come down to 30.5 to 30, I will go big. Okay. For now, it's just a few share, but it will go real fast up to 100 real fast and potentially more, because if I can get 30, I might take on 250 shares or 300 shares. Okay, I like it at that price. Exposure to Hormel and staples in this tough environment is not a bad idea. Last for the day, GIS came down to key support. Let's see if it holds. If it holds here, I think it is a buy, right? So for now, pay attention. If it holds, okay, let's do a fib. Let's do a fib, right? So this is a good area for a fib, right? Because it's kind of like that zone. Ref low, come down. So let's do a fib starting right here. Fib retracement, 75.9. Okay. All right. Once again, right? Looking good. Look like it came almost down to the 61.8 fib. So yeah, I mean, so based on that, I think as long as it hold the low of day yesterday, I think it's okay to buy. I like it. I mean, would I buy at the 67.3-ish? Yeah, I would. Um, Now the full retracement, next fib is way below down here, so watch out. Right? So if this doesn't hold, it can slice right through, can come down there, and I think that's a definite buy. But I don't hate it here. Okay, it's one of the few consumer staples, along with Hormel, that I like compared to, say, Procter Gamble or other stock. Okay, one more bonus for the day. I'm going to change the headline so that it shows up. Hershey. Oh, Hershey. This is it. If you love the chocolate, I might buy some today. Okay, I might buy some today. Today it's I might grab 10 shares just for the heck of it. But yeah, tax loss selling, yeah, a definite. Okay, so if there is a time to buy Hershey, which I held off, I talk about Hershey. I mentioned Hershey could be a buy at this level here in the 181, and it failed to hold the low to the new low. But given that today's the last day of tax loss selling, I say I buy. That's it for today. Thanks for